is very functional because, say, if you wanted to go, if you're going to pass somebody at the ring, you don't want to steer them around because you could have a chance of breaking gate. But see, that was very nice. Horse never lost her balance. She never got unstopped, and she leg yielded right back to the rail. Okay, now you're going to leg yield away from the rail since you got right on the rail. So you're going to change bends and leg yield away from the rail. Good. Sit up. I don't want to see your cues. So if both of your legs are hugging your horse like they should be, I shouldn't be able to see which leg you're using. Now I'm nitpicking on that, okay? I mean, you're good enough that I can nitpick and get you refined just a little bit. Oh, I wish I had her in my barn for a few months.
She'd go willingly.
Ready? Beautiful. Hear her teeth from here.
I was going to ask for her teeth when she came by here.
Uh-huh. Leg yield to me. Get your legs quiet on her. Move her over. Okay, when you come out of it, you should be in a beautiful shoulder 4. You should be able to have contact with the outside rein slightly, and her head should be over her inside shoulder, and you should feel like she's hugging your inside leg. And when you ask her to come down this quarter line right here, move to the wall. See more resistance, faster you go. So now you're asking her to move body parts that she says, oh, I don't know if I can do that at this speed. That wasn't bad, but you notice that you were kind of like angled. Yeah. You weren't perpendicular to the wall. So there's force you got to cheat a little. She was still stepping like this, but she wasn't stepping over. Those beautiful steps you have are what we're looking for. I mean, she's banging her teeth. She's going to need a dentist when she's done. Leg yield over. Good. And you remember, you close your outside rein. You can just close it. That'll retard that shoulder and push your butt over. Okay? Close this. If she's like this, you can close this rein to swing the neck and the shoulder over and get her aligned again. All right? Let's do this. Okay, that wasn't bad. Okay? Put it in a little better. Your contact needs to be a little more precise with that outside rein. Remember now, we're working towards self-carry. We're working towards contact in the training pyramid. Beautiful. Nice flat walk. And then a nice little running walk can be had if when she really steps up if you can soften her just a little bit more. Okay, now let's talk about the next and most important lateral movement you can do in the lower stages of your work. We talked about shoulder 4. I live in shoulder 4. Okay, not only is it important for the balance of the horse, but it's kind of like if you and I were holding hands and we're comfortable, right? Okay, that's the hug we want with that inside leg. Okay, we want that horse to hug you. Okay, with that with the curvature of her body. Okay, and if it's left, it's left. If it's right, it's right. Okay, but one way or the other, our leg should be comfortably. She should allow a nice little spot for my leg to be. And when you get used to that feeling, and you may be already, and they go like this and push against it, it's not fun. It's not fun. It's not comfortable. Okay? So, I live in shoulder 4. Now, if we want to get them so that they become very light, we can do all sorts of things. Leg yielding is one, but leg yielding is not as effective a tool as shoulders in or travers, and the other name for travers is haunches in or renvers. Renvers, shoulders in, on a left bend is a rotation of 30 degrees to give us 1, 2, 3 tracks. Travers is the same bend, only now we rotate towards the wall, and we're on 4 tracks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're bent the way we're going. To do that correctly, the horse has to sit back and get very light up front. It's a more advanced movement. Okay? Okay? And then you felt this glow slipping up into you, and it's like,
they come up and they're around and they're a bunch of them, you're just like, okay,
yeah,
you're there.
yeah, you're there. That's right. Okay? And from travers, we could do renvers, which is the opposite bend. It's like a counter punches. Okay? To half pass. Okay? To half pass. Alright? That's why the half pass is a Grand Prix movement at the camp. The fastest movement with the hardest lateral movement. So you combine those two things into a Grand Prix movement to show that the horse is totally without resistance and can do the most balanced exercises that it can do. Okay? Right. So our start is obviously a simple leg kick. The shoulder 4 to shoulders in. Okay? Shoulders in. Then you should be able to go. You should be able to turn your horse into the rail, maintain the same bend, and ask for travers. Okay? So you go from shoulders in to travers. Shoulders in.
What I do is switch.
22.
Okay, and do shoulders in,
Thanks.
Which bend are you on? Okay, so you're on a right hand, right?
travers, but then
And now you're facing towards the rail
And you're moving.
like this. Okay?
So then her butt comes off the rail more?
Her butt comes off the rail so that you're creating 4 tracks,
Oh,
not 3 tracks.
yeah.
It would be 3 tracks, but you have to have a little more angle, like about 35 degrees,
Yeah.
with the bend the way I'm going.
Yeah.
Okay?
Oh, okay.
To do that, she has to,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
And then she's like this,
Uh-huh.
and you didn't even saw her.
Yeah.
Okay? Right. But that takes time. That's why the bad guys don't do that. Because it takes time and they're done.
They can't figure it out.
They don't know. They don't. They're as dumb as a rock. Okay? So, I want you to think about progressive movements. And as you become, you can do shoulders in. You can do shoulders in at the walk, at the flat walk, the running walk, and at the canter. You can do traverse same way. And ultimately, when she can do, if she could do a running walk traverse, she probably, at that moment, she probably could easily do a walk half pass.
Okay.
So you start
So-
progressing.
So basically, I'd be in a traverse and then I would in running walk, and then I ask her to slow down, and then just move off. That's like,
Or on the next time around, you come down the quarter line and you're in traverse.
okay.
Here's my bend, my normal bend, here's my rail. I'm in shoulder 4 right now. If I rotate like this and I maintain the same bend now and I'm going this way, then I'm on traverse. If I rotated like this and then asked her to do this on the same left bend, then I'm into half pass. And it's extremely more difficult. Don't expect to do half pass until you're able to do all of the other things, right? And the reason that we do traverse and renverse on the rail is because they have a target that they can hit, right? And they don't go through. When they're out here in the middle, they have, oh, where am I? You know, what do I have to do? Okay, so let's go down there and let's try shoulders in. Think about rotating the body enough that your horse can maintain 3 tracks. So you're going to be in shoulder 4, and when you come back, you're going to be on a left bend. And when you come back and you change bends, then you're going to rotate just a little bit off of the rail, enough to give you 3 tracks, and allow your horse to soften and relax during it. She relaxed so well during her leg yielding exercises that she should be able to do this. More angle. There's your angle. There's your angle. Sweet. There's your angle. More angle. Good. You can do this on a circle. You can do this on a straightaway. You can do this in the middle of the arena. You can do it anywhere you want to. Especially right before you go past the judge. It's a great rebalancing tool just before you go past the judge, and the judge goes, oh my, your horse looks so wonderful. Okay, shoulders in. Sweet. There. Yes. That was beautiful. There's better, right there. Okay, you were short striding just a little bit. Don't let her hurry. Let her have deep, strong walk. You're able to compete with the big boys when you do that. Okay, shoulders in. Up, okay, it's fine. Nice little circle. What separates the men's from the boys usually is a deeper back end. There's your angle, and your softness is coming. Now remember though, if she yields to you in the shoulders in, that's when it's obligatory to take the contact. That's when it's your obligation to receive and connect with her. Okay? When she yields to you, you can legally take the contact, and just like you and I were holding hands, that's the time that the dance starts.